glisse l'oreille. Je sais ce que tu me diras, mais dis pas un mot, près glisse l'oreille.
February 6, 2024, 8 p.m. Manila time. I'm talking with the medical doctor in India who is supposed to handle my father's documents. He asked me a few questions, which I forward to my father. He has not been feeling well for some days now. And when I talked to him via messages, because he had some infection which made his voice so bad. It's been very long we couldn't hear from him, and the last time we did, he got tired. He couldn't continue the conversation. So then I asked him, how are you? He's telling me that he sent my mom to get him COVID drugs that will help him with respiratory issues because he's having issue to breathe properly. And then I asked him, okay, this is what the doctor from India is saying. And then he says, I haven't done these trials or these exams yet. And then after I said that it's okay, it shall be well. We'll make everything possible for you to be evacuated to India, and we'll fix the issue. God is with you. Amen. I believe it, my daughter. I believe it, Miranda. It will happen. Few moments, he tells me, your cousin just came in. She came to visit me. I'll talk to you later. February 8, 2024, 2 a.m. Manila time. I'm in the middle of my shift and my sister calls. How are you? I'm fine. I'm 32 weeks pregnant. How is everything? We're good. How is the family? We're good. Okay. Yeah, I just want to greet you. Say, okay, it's been long I didn't hear from Dad. Mom said that last night he was supposed to get back to me, but he had a little issue throughout the night. Do you have any news? Oh no, everything is fine, don't worry. Okay. She sounded weird, but I couldn't just prove it. And then she calls my husband. And then I find out, okay, why is she calling? She just called me. Why is she calling him? Anyway, when I asked later, oh no, she was calling me because DRC Congo lost. She just wanted to console me. Okay. February 8, 6 a.m. I'm just ending my shift. And no, before that same night, I get a call from my mom. Mom, how are you doing? How are you doing? I'm fine. What's up? Oh no, just daddy had a little issue during the night. We are in the hospital. What? What's happening? No, nothing serious. Because okay, put video. I want to see him. No, I'm outside. There's network. You can't see and stuff. But just go inside and try. I just want to see him because last time I spoke to him, he said he will get back to me because there are some things that the doctor from India was asking. No. I cannot go anywhere. I was just trying to check on you. Bye-bye. She drops the call. I know something is fishy, but I can't just put my hand on it. 6 a.m. I finish my shift. I text my dad and said, Daddy, what's happening? I heard you've been put in the hospital. You are under some respiratory machines stuff. Can you tell me what exactly is going on? He's not online, so he doesn't see my message. I go to sleep. February 8, 2024, 1 p.m. Manila time. As a pregnant, heavily pregnant woman, I always go to the bathroom to pee. Third trimester is no joke. So I go to the bathroom and then I come back. I think I'm alone in the house. When I come back, I just take my phone and say, hey, let me try. So it should be 6 a.m. in Cameroon right now. Let me try to check on my dad. And when I go online, the first thing that pops up is a message. I see a lot of messages, but I don't pay attention because I just want to talk to my dad, and he's still not online. And I see a message from the group from my family side, my father's side of family. Someone sent a picture. That picture looks like my dad, but I'm not really sure because they said he's gone. And I'm like, who is this uncle? And then when I scroll down and I get out the chat, I see a lot of messages. One of them from my cousin Idilia. I'm sorry, sis. I'm so sorry. And then I drop the phone. It's like I literally almost fainted. I pick up the phone again. I call my sister. She doesn't pick. Call my mom. She doesn't pick. Call my brother. He doesn't pick. Call Yaben. He doesn't pick. My dad was gone. Do we ever heal from grief? I'm making this audio right now. I'm laying on my bed and I currently have what we call Apollo. My eyes are red as blood. I couldn't find sleep. I just said, okay, let me put up the phone and try to record. Last Sunday, February 8th, made 2 years that my dad died. And I decided to make this first episode of my podcast about him to give a legacy to my children that tomorrow they will be able to listen who their grandfather was and how exactly I manage my grieving process. Do we ever heal from losing a loved one? The rest is history. My father was gone. He never read my messages. He told me he was getting back to me after his talk with my cousin. I don't know what happened that night. It's later that came in the house and then the rest is history. But he died long time ago. I think the time I was talking with my mom, he was already dead. But since I was 32 weeks pregnant, they could not just tell it to me like that. Do we ever heal from grief? Welcome to the first episode of Secret Conversation. My name is Hosannah Bright, and this podcast came from a place of questioning. Back in 2022, when I had the idea, I remember sending everything to my pastor, Pastor Clovis, and we prayed. Life happened and I couldn't do it. But for this first episode, I just wanna, it's like I'm talking to myself literally. Navigating grief. What does it mean to navigate grief? What does it mean to lose someone and to continue living without the person? Maybe you're listening to this and you lost a father, you lost a mother, you lost maybe both, you lost a spouse, you lost a brother, a sister, a friend, a child. Do we ever continue life and forget about the people we once loved? How is it that we can get up after losing someone we never thought could not be part of our lives again. My father was about to welcome his first grandson. And I remember he was always asking me, are you taking your drugs correctly? Are you okay? Are you making your visit properly? How are you feeling? Do you need anything? I don't know how it's going to happen. Your mom needs to go to come there to help you because you need help. And I remember telling him that I cannot be selfish to make my mom come here knowing that you're not feeling well. He said, no, I'll be fine. My brother, your uncle is going to come to be with me. Don't worry, I know you need this more. I said, no. My dad was gone. It's been 2 years, and every single day I cry. Every single day I'm angry. Every single day I'm upset. I feel like my dad did not prepare me to live without him. He made things always look easy. He made always the way for me. He shielded me in such a way that I never had to worry about what will happen tomorrow or what will happen if I don't do this. He taught me how to bounce back. But unfortunately, he did not teach me how I could bounce back from his absence. And then I asked myself, do we really heal from grief? Do we really reach a point where we can live without those people that we totally relied on? Do we reach a point where we are able to live as a husband without a wife, as a wife without a husband, as a child without your parent, as a parent without your child? Do we really heal from grief? It's amazing because we live in a world that it's only when someone dies that we get to realize, oh, this person was precious. Or when someone dies around you, you remember other people that you lost in your life personally. And there are many stages in navigating the loss of someone. At the first point, you're just quiet. There were days just after when my father died, I was just, and I didn't have the opportunity to cry because I was 32 weeks pregnant. I couldn't even travel to go for the burial because I was heavily pregnant. I remember one day people came to visit us in the house, and then we went to see them off. We were at the parking of the apartment, and they were talking, and suddenly I felt like the world was shaking, and then I fainted. I literally fainted. Thank God I was surrounded with people. And then I opened my eyes as I was in the hospital. It was a very, very difficult time. And some days I would say, God, we knew that something like this could happen, but we thought that He could be with us again for some years. How do you feel? If you are listening to this, maybe you just lost a loved one or you are navigating grief as well. How do you feel? How do you handle memories? How do you handle messages? How do you handle when your mind does what we call flashbacks? It's painful to know that my children will never have to meet their grandfather. My father did not teach me how to live without him, and that's what sometimes makes me angry because I feel like he didn't tell me enough how hypocrite or how hard or how challenging adulthood can look like. I always knew that whenever I would face a difficulty, I would call him, just a word, just few moments of conversation, cool me down. My father didn't tell me that the betrayal or the lack of support or the turnaround of life will hit me hard. The responsibilities of being a parent, responsibilities of managing a home or a house, the responsibilities of running through life all together, finances, mental health, all of that. Do we ever heal from grief? Jesus, when he heard about Lazarus dead, he said that Lazarus is sleeping. He is sleeping. And this is not unto death, but for the glory of God to be revealed. But where is God's glory when I lose my dad? As a lastborn and as a daddy's girl, I cannot tell you how difficult it was navigating through this. My dad is the one that literally brought up this ability to speak. Every Friday, my dad will bring books, novels, and he will also bring CDs of video, like where we could watch videos of English and that. And he gave me a radio that I will listen to, Radio France Internationale, just at the level of my bed, to always get informed. He always told me, no, you need to be informed. That's why I have this facility. It's so easy for me to speak. Although I don't like to be the center of attention, but whatever topic you give me, if I have to expatiate or do a storytelling about it, I'll do it. My father used to bring me for ice cream after church. Growing up, my father wasn't going to church. It was my mom that was bringing us to church. But every time I would come back from Sunday school on a Sunday afternoon, my father would bring me for ice cream. The very first concert that I attended, it was Agatha Moses when she came to Cameroon. And it was my father that brought us there, me and my siblings. Do we ever heal from grief? How do you feel when people around you try to make you feel like, okay, you've cried enough? When people around you tell you, you don't have to cry, it's gone, it's gone. How do you feel when your emotions are quiet or silenced because you seem to make it too loud? You seem to make as if you are the first person to lose a parent. I'm making this podcast just to, as I said, give a legacy, but to encourage someone and to pray for someone, well, to encourage us. If for those who lost a parent, you lost a loved one, you sometimes sit and you feel like you've been cheated by God or cheated by life. You feel like nothing makes sense anymore. Sometimes I feel like ever since my father died, there's a part of me that died. I can be wrong. I know it's not necessarily it, but sometimes I have that feeling. There's this kind of pain that is like a cancer in your heart, a cancer in your bones. You try to depart from it. You try to leave it, but it's just following you like a ghost. Do we ever heal from grief? I pray if you are listening to this and you are navigating grief, I may not know exactly what you feel, but I've been there, where I shout at God, where I ask myself, what is wrong? Jesus is still the same. And the Holy Spirit, the helper, wipes the tears. He is the one that can console you and your family. That pain you guys are having, that situation that is causing you to remember that loved one, to bring back memories, to relieve the memories. Christ is the same. And He can heal you only if you bring it to Him. Like the woman who was suffering from blood shedding or blood dripping, the issue of blood, she brought her issue to Jesus. Do not close yourself and do not be hard on yourself. You can heal. But personally, I think we just managed to live without those people. I cannot say that I've healed. I'm trying. And I pray God helps everyone out there navigating with the loss of a loved one. Shalom.